Alright guys, I'm going to share a few sales with you before I head out thrifting, looking for stuff to sell online. I sold this Nerf Elite gun, no darts. Picked it up at a thrift store about 5 months ago. Paid $9 for it, ended up selling it for $45 plus shipping. Great flip, kind of a pain to pack and ship, but still good profit. Picked up this Yahtzee Deluxe Edition at a thrift store about a month ago. I paid $2 for it. It was complete. Ended up selling it for $20 plus shipping. Great sale. Picked up this bread box about a year ago at a Salvation Army. I paid $5.99 for it and I had it for too long. Kept lowering the price. Ended up taking $23 plus shipping for it. Probably something I wouldn't buy again. Picked up these Scarpa Instinct climbing shoes about a week ago at a Goodwill. I paid $4.50 for them. Ended up selling them for $75.65 plus shipping. Just amazing flip, amazing profit. I would love to find a bunch of these and sell them.
So this Doctor Who Dalek Funko Pop I picked up at a thrift store last week. I paid $6 for it and I ended up selling it for $16.70 plus shipping. Not a bad little flip. Picked up this deluxe skip bow at a thrift store about 2 weeks ago. I paid $7.50 for it. Ended up selling it for $29.50 plus shipping. Great profit.
Alright everybody, it's Paul here again, and we're out thrifting, looking for things to resell on eBay, Poshmark, whatever we can make some money on. So here I am. I'm out at Salvation Army. I see this weird kind of heater tray thingy. I looked it up. I couldn't really find any sales history on it, so I decided to leave it behind. It looked to be in really good condition though, so can be some good money in some of those grills. Here I am just looking at some of these other weird appliances I've never seen before. I'm looking for some good brand names like Braun or Brayville. Looking on the utensil wall here at the thrift store. I see this can opener. It goes on a wall. The packaging was all roughed up, so for $4.99 the price was still good. It was in decent condition. It's just the packaging was so messed up. I decided not to bother with it. So I keep going on, and I see this metal license plate frame. And it had damage on it, so I decided to not take it. They also wanted $5 for it, which is a little high for it being in such poor condition. There are some for sale on eBay. They're just not really selling very fast. It would be a very long tail item, so I just kept going. This Braun grinder for $14 was actually a reasonable deal. These do sell well. Braun's a really good brand to look for kitchen appliances. It was a little dirty, and I figured there just wasn't enough profit margin there for me. For what I'd have to deal with cleaning it and whatnot. So factoring all the time it would take me to do that, I decided to leave it behind. But I keep looking here. Head over to the toys now. Looking at the different toys here. And not finding a whole lot in the toy section right now. If you guys see anything, as always, let me know, because I miss stuff. So let me know if I missed anything valuable. Check some of those books. I'm in the Salvation Army now, in the kind of red aisle. I see this kettle. They wanted $10 for it. Thought maybe there'd be some money here. It's KitchenAid, but it was just in bad condition, just used and pitted. The bottom was very dirty, so I didn't want to spend time cleaning that again, so I left it. Checking in the belts for $3.99. See this dog leash. I haven't really had a lot of success selling dog leashes. There's got to be some leashes out there worth some pretty good money, but I did not find any today. I looked up this one. It wasn't really worth much, so again I had to leave it behind. But I keep moving. At the store at the Salvation Army, I see this Sony Walkman for $7. Only problem is I was able to check the battery compartment to look clean, but those tapes, Sony Walkmans, are notorious for not working. So would the bands go bad on them, and then you're stuck with a broken machine. So you really have to be careful when you pick these up. They could, there's a good chance it's probably not going to work. I tried looking up this bat. I couldn't find the model number on it. Usually there's a model number underneath the brand name, and that way you can look up and see, how much the bat is worth on eBay. And I'm just looked around. I could not find the model number, so I ended up leaving it behind. I'm not a big fan of shipping bats just because they're so long and they're more costly to ship. But I do see in this bin at the bottom this Ultimate Rolo stretcher. It's for $5. It's this all heavy wood, made in Holland, back thingy. I don't even know what it is. There's a sold comp on eBay for $79 plus shipping. So for $5, I took that. And then I see these guitars. Unfortunately, they were priced way too high. They were priced at $15. That's way too high for me. I don't pay that much for them. I don't like to pay anything more than, $8 or $9 for them. So, and they weren't super good guitars. They were maybe worth $30, $40 a piece. So, not enough money there, not enough profit for me. And I did look up that Fisher-Price record player. They wanted $20 for it, which was kind of high. So, I left that. Keep moving along. For $3.99, this drum pedal for Guitar Hero band or Rock Band. I've sold these before, so I definitely will put that in my cart. Some easy money. Easy to test. It's got no cracks. I looked it over well. Sometimes they'll crack at the bottom there, so just make sure you give them a quick glance over before you pick them up. I was just looking in the cups. This is a weird made in Italy cup, but I couldn't find any information on it. Did a Google lens search and couldn't really find much information on it, so I had to keep moving along. I see this cool Disney mug, but they priced it right up. Well, I found some pretty decent stuff today, guys, so we'll go to the haul and I'll show you all the items I got.
Alright guys, it's Paul here, back from thrifting. Went to about 4 thrift stores in the last couple days, and I've got some items here I'm going to share with you. Nothing too valuable, but some good finds. These 2 pairs of shoes, those are Brooks, women's in good condition. They were each $5 each. These are Vasquez boots. They're in okay condition, not too good. They have the Vibram soles on them, so that's usually a good sign. But I'm hoping maybe $20 a piece for them. Back here, some sealed media. This is CD-ROMs from the early 2000s, from 2002, I think. I paid $5 for that. I'm hoping to get 20. Here's a Buzz Lightyear that I paid $5 for, hoping to get $25 for him. He's in a little bit rough shape, so I usually get about 30 for those guys, but I'll take a bit less because of his condition. Over here is a Philips Cafe Duo that I paid $1.50 for. I just sold one of these and I get about $25 to $30 for them. For $2.99, I got a vintage Play School flashlight. I sell these for $20 to $25. Back here's an IKEA light. I paid $3.99 for this light. I get about between $20 and $30 for these. There's 2 remotes here. I paid $75 each for them. Here's a Sony radio cassette remote. That's worth about $10. And back here is an iClicker 2, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with. I paid 75 cents for it, and they go anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on the time of year. As we head into September, the value of these iClickers tends to go up, so that's good. On the side here, I got this Guitar Hero drum, just the pedal, for $3.99. I get about $25 plus shipping for these. So, and this one's in great condition. It's got no cracks or anything, so I picked that up. This is a weird thing that I picked up. It's an Ultimate Roller Stretch. I believe it's made in Holland. It's got a weird logo. I paid $5 for it. There's one sold on eBay for $79, so I'm probably going to price this close to that, plus shipping, and see if it sells. Got a couple cool shirts here that I found. Again, another Blue Jay shirt. This was a stadium giveaway. I don't know how it ended up where I am, because don't live near Toronto. But anyway, yeah, Blue Jay shirt for $6. I see there's some solds for $25 on this shirt, so I'll probably sell it for that price. It's in very good condition. And lastly is a shirt that I'll probably keep for myself. This is a FootJoy for $3.50. I got this FootJoy golf shirt for myself. So yeah, decent haul, nothing too crazy, like I said, but some bread and butter items. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great so I can keep growing my channel. Appreciate you guys viewing, and good luck out there. Happy hunting.